fighting big tobacco, we're fighting big oil, and we're fighting big alcohol. It's 12/26. Welcome to the rally against Prop 26.
We're here to denounce Proposition 26, which very simply is the Polluter Protection Act of 2010. This is a corporate assault on the health and well-being of California. And it is very uncommon that we see such a coalition of disparate interests coming together to oppose Proposition 26.
Prop 26 will make it very difficult to hold accountable the very industries that pollute our air and endanger our health, the oil and tobacco industries. As you heard, Philip Morris has donated almost $2 million to sponsor Prop 26 to avoid fees on cigarettes that pay for programs to keep children from starting to smoke and to help smokers quit. The oil industry has donated over $1 million to pass Prop 26 that would kill fees that are needed to replace dirty diesel engines. Diesel exhaust is a toxic air contaminant that puts people at risk for lung cancer, worsens asthma attacks, and hurts our ability to breathe.
On September 7th of this year, the San Rafael City Council passed a unanimous resolution of opposition to Prop 26. We did this because we recognized the initiative would put a new constitutional chokehold on our ability to govern effectively. Let me repeat that again. Prop 26 would put a new constitutional chokehold on our ability to govern effectively.
Proposition 26 is about protecting big oil, big tobacco, and big polluters in making sure that they gut the programs that we need here in our cities, in our counties, to protect our public health, to protect our environment. And it is really, truly another initiative that is bad medicine for all of us here around the Bay. And so, again, on behalf of the Board of Supervisors, and I know I have a number of colleagues here, we are absolutely united in saying no on Proposition 26 and ensuring that we will protect the health and safety and the environment of our entire state for years to come. Thank you for being here.
So really, before you vote, what you want to ask yourself is this: should our school children pay to give polluters and oil companies a handout? No. Should our police and fire and public safety services pay to give big tobacco a handout? No. And should seniors and health services pay to give alcohol companies a bailout? No. And that's what the stakes are. And if you look at who's lined up for 26, these are the companies that have to hide in the shadows because they understand public opinion is against them. And you look at who's against Prop 26, it's every major health, environmental, labor, good government, consumer group in this state that is saying we have to reveal who's behind this.
Proposition 26 is tyrannical, and considering those who have put Prop 26 on the ballot, the oil industry, the tobacco industry, the alcohol industry, then it makes sense why this is probably the most dangerous proposition that you do not know about. But it is our job as elected officials and concerned citizens and leaders of communities who want to do good for their communities, who want to do good for their cities, to make sure that we mitigate the harm often caused by the very industries who are subsidizing Prop 26.
Dozens of environmental groups are lining up to oppose Prop 26, the Polluter Protection Act, because it would accomplish something that Chevron, Shell, other big oil polluters have been trying to accomplish for years, which is to get them off the hook for the damage that they cause, and instead force us, the taxpayers, to foot the bill through our wallets and through our health.
We need to make sure that Prop 26 fails and to vote against Prop 26, because if it passes, we'll lose a great deal of flexibility in the budget to ensure that we have the robust services we need to protect citizens across the state of California. So I want to join my colleagues, join the Marin Institute, in urging you all to vote no against Prop 26. Thank you.
These are important fees. We need these fees to have these programs and services on the ground that you and your family and the generations to come need to be healthy and to protect our environment. So please join me in voting no against Proposition 26.
26, what do we want? No on 26! Thank you, that's a wrap.
Prop 26 would alter the state constitution by redefining all impact fees as special taxes, requiring a 2/3 vote of the legislature or a local 2/3 vote of the people to pass. Prop 26 would make it impossible to charge for environmental harm, cigarette harm, or alcohol-related harm. It's time to just say no to the greedy oil, tobacco, and alcohol industries and protect the rights of California governments and taxpayers to charge for harm. Please vote no on Prop 26. It's a bad deal for you and the state.